So this is like a sort of documentation sort of video, just keeping up to date with a group of people, but anyone's free to watch this video. This is about an ongoing sort of I wouldn't say ARG specifically, but some weird sort of group that is prominent in the trials community that not too many people know about, but could be a serious issue. I don't think it will be. But I'll start from the beginning and work up to what we have so far. We're still in the process of trying to figure out stuff that's going on. It's very cryptic, and we should hopefully cover most of what we know, theories, what we have, and factual information that we have in this video. So this is on my PC account, so I unfortunately can't find the original account that starts us off, but I can tell you its username, and that username is Trials SA. That is I'm assuming SA stands for South Africa because the Xbox profile picture, if I remember correctly, it's a South African flag. So that's all I can remember. Now, it all started a while back. I got this message, if I remember correctly, from this account called Trials SA. I blocked the account, so I can't remember exactly what it told me, but all I remember is that it knew personal information about me, so it didn't know anything crazy to my knowledge anyway of uh, passwords to any accounts, like my IP address, nothing like that, but it did know my first name and surname, and possibly my date of birth as well, if I remember correctly, which is very strange considering unless they watch my stream, but I wasn't streaming at the time, so no, I wasn't even streaming on Twitch. I didn't share my name, let alone surname, anywhere, and certainly not my date of birth. That is, they either knew me in real life, or they heard it from someone who happened to tell them who knew me in real life. That's all I can think of. Um, but that's where it started. So I told a few people about it, and then lo and behold, I'm pretty sure they made some tracks which contain some very interesting information. So I'm going to find them right now. They have a strong connection of Latin for some reason. They have a lot of Latin phrases. So the one I can think of straight off my head was claustrophobia. Here it is. So this Ubisoft name is Trials SA Beast. Uh, Deus Machinima. I don't know how you even say that. I think Deus Machinima is a phrase about God in the machine or something like that. I don't quite know what it means, but there's a lot of interesting stuff going on here. So we're going to view the profile quickly. So this is the account that had messaged me. Now, obviously, if you check the rider, it's definitely an alt account. There's no way this is an actual account because they have a diamond and they only have 10 hours on record. So they obviously have some weird connections to either some, some questionable beliefs, sort of antichrist or the devil or whatever you want to say about it. But I mean, these are normal enough. But they have some, their bike seems to be quite normal. They have an interesting rider to say the least. So this is like it says it's a skill game. I played this a while back. There's nothing wrong with the track. It's kind of odd, but we're gonna go to the original one, Kyrie Elation, or however you say it. Now the description: CODEX P3 announcement, Sector 474 transpires imminently. God knows what that means. Well, we're gonna get to what that means in a minute, but I'll quickly show you a quick little briefing of what the track's about. This is important to show, but so understand what's going on later. Buckle in, this might be quite a long video. I don't know how edited this is going to be. So we start off right here with hellish imagery, just nothing out of the box. Just some weird person trying to be edgy or whatever. But if you check in the background here, that's just I thought it was some text there, but I'll get to the text in a minute. You can't see it right now. Because I've already seen all this stuff already, I know what's going on. So right here it says 4th of the 7th, 1944, lest we forget. A picture of a skull, some blood, of a mask on. Now, if I remember correctly, this is referring to something to do with either the Holocaust or either Jews getting. This is sensitive topics, by the way. If I haven't made that clear already, I don't think I have actually. It's basically I'm pretty sure where either Jews got released or Jews got killed, mass slaughtered in Auschwitz, if I remember correctly. So that is not a great thing to be celebrating, or says lest we forget, so never forget that. So I can't say if they are saying that's a good thing or not, but it's not great to be putting in a trials track. So yeah, this is a monk. I'm probably looking too far into that. That's more religious imagery, so it's got a lot of connection to religion. Okay, over here, this says 474 for the South African flag with a gas mask. We don't quite know. There's a group. It's mainly me, Morgs, and Vague. We're trying to debunk what this is all about. We're not quite sure what the whole 474 means as of right now, and the relation to South Africa. The only thing I can worthy mention about South Africa is that I am related. I come from South Africa, or my family does at least. That's all I can really say, but I don't think that's anything to do with this. Okay, and that's pretty much all we know in terms of this track. And it says P3 initiate at the end there with some weird imagery of a skull getting stabbed. What we got from that track is that there's something that is starting up, CODEX P3. So we're assuming CODEX is like a sort of project. Sector 474 transpires imminently. Okay, so we don't know what Sector 474 is. It sounds all very ARG, right? So this is a good chance as an ARG, but at the same time, they're new personal information. So we're just playing it on the cautious side of things. I don't know if they've contacted anyone else outside of me. I haven't asked enough people, but we're gonna go into free cam here because I want to mention if you go over here, you can only see this in free cam mode, but it just says COD here. Now I don't know if it's what it means by COD. Could be codex or could mean something else that we don't know about just now. But that's the first track. Now that gives us a lot of information to note down. So I'm guessing there's going to be either a Discord server or there's going to be a channel in one of our Discords, either Morgs or Vague's Discord, about this. So if you're interested, let me know and you can help us. You can help us out a bit here. So not too long after, in fact a day after they released Claustrophobia, they just had a Latin description. I'm not quite sure what the description's about. This was cut, but I had an awful attempt to distract, so I'm not going to show you a normal run of it. I'm going to show you a replay. Basically, what I was saying was this track is kind of a bit of a trigger warning. It's a little scary, but we don't have sound effects on, so it shouldn't be too bad. It's a little unsettling, though. It goes more for aesthetics rather than information on this one. We don't really know what's going on, but you're supposed to reverse here. There's no real information so far, just sort of weird, creepy stuff that's going on. Whoever they are, who's behind this group or individual, we're pretty sure it's a group of people who's behind this. We're not sure if we know these people or if they're random. But this is a very weird camera angle as well. They obviously know how to do track building. So it shows this interesting little clip here. Now if I pause the replay, it says, I don't know, it says Cytax, I'm guessing how you pronounce it, or Phytax. EST and a little 22 underneath. So I'm guessing it's established in 2022, whatever this Phytax is. Is it part of CODEX maybe? No, I'm just sounding like a massive conspiracy theorist here. But this is what we know. And then if you just finish off the track, there's some more information at the very end. So there's this very, macabre looking background, nothing too crazy going on. And I'm pretty sure, remember, you just bail out the end here. And I need to pause at the right time. Perfect, I paused. So you see in the bottom left there, COD 474 Phytax, whatever it stands for. There's an arrow pointing that way. I don't know if that means COD is ending. I don't know what I'm on about, if I'm being honest, half the time, but it has a 474. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm seeing. And it says 14th of May and an Antichrist symbol. Okay, so the 14th of May might have been 2022. It might be in another year in the future. But this is all we got from this account. This account has its cycle. It's no longer active, at least as of the date of recording this video, which is the 2nd of September 2023. But this is all we've gotten so far from this specific account, and this was like kind of radio silence for a while. So we're going to establish what we learned from these two sort of tracks, if you will. So what me, Vague, and Morg speculated after seeing all these and going into depth researching the tracks and stuff like that, Trials SA is a part of some sort of either group or cult or ARG, one of the three, which is either recruiting people or was putting on some sort of social experiment, which didn't really gain any traction. The reason I say they're trying to recruit is because a lot of this stuff is publicized, right? I don't know why they want to publicize half this stuff, because if there was a group, they could discuss not by making trials tracks. They could just talk through either, I don't know, messages or whatever. So all this stuff was intended for the audience, the general audience, to see, and I guess it gives you little tangents of information that you string together. Now we've understood it has reference to the Holocaust and World War II. That's all we know in terms of actual dates, and that there is some sort of, a bigger sort of project going on being CODEX, and we believe that, or I believe anyway, that once that ends, there's another thing called side tax is going to initiate. Now I don't know if this has already happened or if it's going to happen. We don't know what 474 means. We are still working on it, or we just don't have enough information for it. So we got this idea of the 14th of May being 2022, but nothing's happened in 2022. So fast forward to 2023. Something might have happened if I remember, because we get some more information. I don't know if it's on the 14th of May or not though. But basically, this is all we've got so far until rather recently, a few months back, early 2023. If you search up Codex, you get this Codex P3 by a completely different account, Sector 474 Data Breach Recovery Status No Code. Now, I have no idea what the hell that means. It brings back data breach. Something's gone wrong. I don't know. I don't know why they put that in the description though. It seems kind of counterintuitive. You want to keep this kind of stuff, hidden, I imagine, but I'm not sure if they want people to question that or not. But once again, I have a run on this. It was on the 18th of May, my run. When was this done? 14th of May, there we go. So I'm not going to show you my actual run because nothing in this track holds that important information apart from this one thing. If you pause, go into free cam, and you can find this binary here. So I didn't even know this was a thing, but apparently you can translate binary to text. So just last night, I spent a long time translating this binary, and I eventually got it. I wrote it down in Vague's Discord, and we got this link. So I'm gonna bring up the Discord just now. Okay, so we're here. This is Vague's garage. So if you don't know, this is just Vague's Discord. But last night I posted here. So this is an image right here of me individually having to type out. You can't copy and paste it. Individually typing out the code. And from that, I just got this Instagram link, which I didn't even know was possible to do with binary. But we don't really know what it means. We haven't looked into it so far. So this is where the reason I'm making this video is to document what's happened. And anyone who's seen this video, if you want to help, please join us, because it's getting rather confusing now. Because this is a whole different branch thing, completely separate. But I said I'm gonna be streaming. I stream every day. If you didn't know, I'll be talking about it on the stream I have on the 2nd of September 2023, if not the 3rd of September. And yeah, we're gonna talk about it. I haven't talked with Morgs or Vague yet about it, but we should get on it. So I'm gonna show you the Instagram link right now, and it's an Instagram account, 21 posts. I don't use Instagram. I don't know if it's gonna force me to get the Instagram app because I haven't got it. I don't know what half this means. Is this a linked account? Is that their story? I'm not sure. I don't know if I can click on these without triggering Instagram to want me to get it. So let's just find a random one that piques my interest. Okay, this one. Okay, and as I thought, I need to sign up for Instagram, but it has various different videos, and Morg just said that their oldest post was from 2018. Must be this one. So it's been around for a long time. I have no idea what half this stuff means. But this is the exact same name as the account that created this track. It says Federal Government of the USA investigators of strange abnormal phenomena, which makes zero sense to me considering one of the accounts and it was based in South Africa. Now I know on the Xbox you can actually change your region to wherever. So, it could be an American account saying they're based in the US. But I can't actually view any of these videos right now, but the link was there. If you ever need the link in this video, I'll paste it in the description so you can view it yourself. But this is all we got so far. This is the Fibonacci sequence, I know that. And this is the Scary Maze game, I think. This is all we know so far. And we're going to be working through from here. So that pretty much brings us up to date. Nothing else sinister has happened since my information getting leaked to them for some reason, but I'm not sure how active they are at the moment, because this was on the 14th of May, and the latest bit of information we've got from them. I hope this video was edited to a basic level of understanding, because I was waffling a lot, but this is all we know. And any help in the comments or in Discord, if you know my Discord, please hit me up, because any information about any of this is greatly appreciated. I feel like there's still more to come, and this is either an ARG or some sort of group that's looking for recruitments, and that is pretty much it. Thanks for sticking by and listening, and any help is appreciated.